y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Black people who grew up with money. Let me make one thing clear. I grew up in a $500,000 house. I went to private school. I graduated from one of the top universities in the country. My job, you couldn't get it if you wanted to. My car note is more than your rent, no cosign. I mean, I can go on for days. But the moral of the story is, why would I want to relate or try to fit in with a lifestyle that I do not come from? Y'all don't think it's crazy that you equate blackness with poverty? And this is exactly why you have all these suburban kids running around here acting like they got it out the mud, like they were struggling, because you sit there and shame them for being from the suburbs. Y'all keep saying Carlton, like that's some sort of insult. Like, are you okay? Use the 3 brain cells you got up in there to tell me, who does it benefit for black people to only be able to fit the stereotypes in order to be considered black? Because it's not benefiting black people. Why do y'all hate black people who grew up with money?
What's happening? Welcome. Appreciate y'all for joining me. I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Nightly News Show. This is 30 minutes of 5. We 30 minutes. It's 8:05 right now. By 8:30, we gone. How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all for joining. Come on in. Y'all hit the like button. We finna change up a little something. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say I hit that like on the way in. Say the 716 is in the building. Say what's up, Pastor Williams? What's happening? Say the Bronx, New York is in this building. Say what poppin', Pastor Leggedy, 30 minutes of 5. ATL College Paul is in the building. Smashing that like button. Say hey, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother 30 minutes of 5. Watch 231609. Say hey, Sugar the 912 Savannah's in the house. Say the 412 is hitting that like button. Say the D is up in here. Orlando is in the building. The 641 by way of the 202 is here for that nightly news. Say Willie, my favorite player, listening while doing overtime. Say I booty clapped on that like button. I appreciate that right there. Say what's up, nephew? This auntie tell him to play. That's what's up. I'm not stressing tonight at all. This is not what I'm finna do. I'm 30 minutes and I'm out. We good to go. The 334, the Monkey Town is in the building. Say the 336, Greensboro, North Carolina is tuning in. Say what's happening, Willie? What it do? Say I just paused Tulsa King to hit the like button and watch the night news. What it do? Say Oakland, California's up in here. Say hope you're feeling better. Not really, but I came to work. That's what's up. The 405 is in the building. Say the 357 is in the house. And the 505 is up in here. Louisiana's in the building. Say shout out to Alpha King K all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Go ahead on and do what y'all need to do. Say the 214 Dallas, Texas in the building. Players, it is prostate cancer awareness. It's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Your meat don't work, you mess around and lose your la out here in the street. Go ahead on and take care of that right there. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All the babies, the ladies, everybody who came out there mama monkey with a monkey. I'm talking to you. Go ahead on and feel on yourself. Have somebody to feel on you. You know what I'm saying? We got to check for bumps. Have your co-workers churn. Any other human grab you, feel, and sometimes y'all don't get a chance to really feel something. So you got to get the thing that they call the mammogram. So we can go ahead on and take pictures of you, smash it up, look at it, tell you whether you're good or not. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead on and sign up for that right there. Get that done. You don't even have to have a personal health care provider and all that stuff. I think, hell, you could possibly go to the emergency room and say, listen, look at these, let me know what's transpiring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it'll work like that, but you can go ahead on and try. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all. So Breast Cancer Awareness Month is going on right now. That's what's up. Player had a good question.
Let me make one thing clear. I grew up in a $500,000.
Hold on. Let him say it again.
Why do y'all hate black people who grew up with money? Let me make one thing clear. I grew up in a $500,000 house. I went to private school. I graduated from one of the top universities in the country. My job, you couldn't get it if you wanted to. My car note is more than your rent, no cosign. I mean, I can go on for days. But the moral of the story is, why would I want to relate or try to fit in with a lifestyle that I do not come from?
Yeah. Why would people want to relate? And typically, people tend to want to or have to relate. Depends on the group that they surround themselves in. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. And that's how a lot of y'all get in trouble, because y'all trying to be something that you're not, but keep doing what you're doing to make sure you record, and upload. Shout out to C. Collins for the $5 cash out. Say great midday show. This is one for early. I appreciate that right there. Thank you for the support. Here we go.
I don't think it's crazy that you equate blackness with poverty.
And that's what the majority in my mind, my experience of being a dog eat player on earth, that's what people have equated black folks to being. Poor.
And this is exactly why you have all these suburban kids running around here acting like they got it out the mud, like they were struggling, because you sit there and...
Yeah, you can typically listen to somebody and you can see how a person moves to really know that you ain't come up like this here, player. I don't even know why you acting like that. But I get it, because a lot of y'all suburban kids be trying to have friends and stuff, and y'all want to be down with the crew and all that fly stuff right there. It's not a good idea, but remember, record, upload. Here we go.
Shame them for being from the suburbs.
Yeah, that had to be like the saddest shit, because I didn't grow up with 30 rats in our apartment or in our little duplex. I probably had a roach or two. Now you think that I think that I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never really understood that right there, but it is what it is. Say, Willie, why is he speaking to the internet with it? Say, validation. That's what, big word. I hear the out there screen. Here you go. Yeah. Shout out to $6,700 ain't enough. That's what's up.
Y'all keep saying Carlton like that's some sort of...
And you know what's crazy? Because I used to throw that joke out too. Carlton, because in my mind, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Carlton was a square. He was a whole L7 out here in the street, because he didn't understand the hood. You know what I'm saying? And we look down on our dark hue brothers and sisters who grew up better than us in a better financial situation because their parents made better decisions. Oops. Just saying.
And so, like, are you okay? Use the 3 brain cells you got up in there to tell me, who does it benefit for black people to only be able to fit the stereotypes in order to be considered black?
That is so cool. Say, I am better than them. And I'm glad that you just said that right there. We used to have discussions in the neighborhoods and all that fly stuff right there. Well, people would say, you think that you better. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always be one like, no, man, ain't nobody better than nobody's here. We're in the same place. Until I got a little bit older, till I got around 17, 18, 19, 20, I am better than you. I started thinking that way from like the age of 17, because I'm looking at what I am doing and I'm looking at what my peers is doing, and then at one point, y'all stop being my peers. Because I'm making different moves. I'm not making the same destructive moves that you may be doing. So then in my 20s, when they went to saying, damn, dog, you think you better? Like, I sure enough do. I make better moves. I do better than you do. So I had to change my whole mindset of not even like tearing myself down or bringing me down to your level, because you down here and I know that I'm up here. So I'm going to continue to stay up here, and you going to continue to stay down here until you decide to come on up to where I'm at. But until then, I am better than you. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Because it's not benefiting black people.
It's not.
Why do y'all hate black people who grew up with money?
I appreciate him coming on out here and saying what he had to say. That's what's up. Moving it right along. How much time I got? I'm at 8:12. 8:12. Let's go ahead on and put this one right here up. I'm finna, I'm finna pop because I'm finna get on up out of here. Hold on, because I already had it set up and it's supposed to be right here. We finna talk about a lot of cash. Is in the news, but I didn't know that a lot of cash, the rapping female, a lot of cash, you know, she got killed and shit out here in these streets. I didn't know that it was connected. I think you all was trying to tell me that it is a connection between such and such and such and such. Well, here we go.
We have new details tonight as we continue to investigate the murder of rapper Young Dolph. Of course, he was gunned down almost a year ago at Makita's Cookies. And tonight we're finding out more about now the third suspect arrested in this case, Hernandez Govan.
Fox 13's Dominique Dillon is joining us in our newsroom tonight. Dominique, Govan's daughter, she was also a rapper, but she was killed in Houston in September.
The dude who supposedly sought up the hit on Young Dolph, his daughter is Lotto Cash. I ain't know.
Yes.
Yep, I got 17 minutes. Go ahead.
She went by Lotto Cash Desto, but her real name, Destiny Govan. Houston police say the 25-year-old was shot and killed in Houston September 24th, early that morning. Investigators say Govan and her friend were in their vehicle, stopped behind a vehicle at a traffic light. Police say two men got out of the vehicle and started shooting at the women. We're told the passenger was also shot but survived her injuries.
Two men got out shooting at the women. That was a hit to me.
And Lotto Cash Desto was signed to Lil Uzi Vert. He spoke at her funeral.
I had got in some trouble and they put me away, and I had to go to a program and all that. I had to go to a rehab program, all that. She called me every day, like every day. Even if she called to argue with me, she called me every day though, and that's what counted.
That's what counted. Shout out to Angela for being a member for 6 months. Say happy you staying calm. Say had me worried yesterday. I had me worried too. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
Christian Williams was charged with her murder. About a month after the murder, Hernandez Govan posted on Facebook, "I think I cursed you, Destiny, with my lifestyle."
Who is he talking to? She dead. Say I think I curse you. Talking to his daughter because of my lifestyle. I told y'all we play too much out here. We speaking to people who do not have Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat no more. Facebook. Go ahead.
I apologize, baby. As we reported earlier, Govan has dozens of criminal charges in his past, ranging from drug possession to aggravated assault. Back to you.
Thank you so much. That is Fox 13's Dominique Dillon reporting.
This is just so crazy how things may be connected, but kind of not really. But hell, we got ops out here in the street. Go ahead.
Now, another man connected to this case is still on the run tonight. We're talking about Shondell Barnett. He was arrested in Indiana back in January, along with the murder suspect, Justin Johnson. Barnett was charged with being an accessory after the fact. Johnson was extradited from Indiana back to Shelby County, but Barnett was released. Still don't know why. Then in February, a warrant for first-degree murder was issued for him. Still not clear if that's connected to the Dolph case, but Barnett is still on the run tonight.
This is a story that we first broke on Fox 13 News at 6 yesterday. For everything we know so far about the Young Dolph murder investigation, but also who has been charged, you can go to our website, fox13memphis.com. You can also download the free Fox 13 News app on your smartphone, and we will send you push alerts as we continue to break new information about Young Dolph's murder.
That's what's up. We breaking new information. Got to keep y'all up to par. We got to let y'all know if people going to tell, if people is telling, if people is deciding to cooperate with the community out here in the street. And if not, we just going to have to lay around and put it in the Lord's hands and see if they can finally come to a conclusion when it comes down to the Dolph case out here in the street. That's what's up. Moving right along. I'm not even much going to hold y'all. I got 13 minutes. Watch this, because tonight I'm not even asking for 500. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm not asking for nothing at all. Let me come do my job and take my ass a night. Here we go. We're talking about Blueface. Blueface has been arrested, I guess, for a attempted murder charge or something like that back like a few months ago or something like that when he's supposed to be shot at somebody. They had to arrest him. TMZ got it. I can't put it up because TMZ like to strike people and all that fly stuff right there. But this is him at the bond hearing, and they finna release a player.
Looks like you got a number of people supporting him in the courtroom today, including, I've been told, a fiance and some friends and some businesses.
So him and Hilla La La, that's his fiance. Go ahead. I ain't even know.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you. I am going to set bail in this case based on the nature of the charges. The allegations are quite serious and could have been much worse. $50,000 is a reasonable amount of bail. Bail will be set in the amount of $50,000 cash or surety. Likely that Mr. Porter is going to make that bail amount. Upon his release, he is ordered to comply with standard conditions of release. He's ordered to stay away from and have no contact with Contavious Trailer, the alleged victim of this case.
Contavious. That's what's up.
Obviously, that shouldn't be a problem. Mr. Porter, you're advised, and you will be advised in writing, that if you violate that order through any means, including third parties or any other means, that would likely revoke your release, or there could be other penalties. You must stay out of trouble. That's a condition of anyone's release. Of course.
Stop. That's the point. You must stay out of trouble. That is the condition of anyone's release. The things that him and his little lala been going through, they gonna lock him back up.
Of course, stay in contact with your attorneys, and of course, make the necessary court appearances that they advise you to make. If you fail to comply, a warrant for your arrest could issue. You would face extradition back to the state of Nevada from California or wherever else you may be found. You understand everything, Mr. Porter?
Yes.
All right.
Do y'all understand? Any type of incident, any type of trouble that he get into, the majority of his troubles and incidents, his domestic love relationships and stuff like that right there, has been placed online. Place another one and watch what happens. Place another video online about a domestic dispute, they gonna lock him up. I'm trying to tell y'all something, mark my words. We never really see him get into anything else with anybody else online. Online, the only thing we see is domestic love relationship type incidents, and they're going to hold that there against him. I promise you that right there. See, I got 10 minutes left. Moving right along, y'all. Let's go on and get to the main event. I appreciate that right there. Who did, because I got to go all the way back down. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I appreciate y'all for being around here, man. Because I was going to take the night off because I really do need to rest like my eyes, because my eyes is like light sensitive or something. Something is really, I'm really having the problem with my eyes. The light, it really does affect my eyes, and it's a good thing that I have the darkening glasses, the transition, the darken, the light transitional glasses. That's why I be wearing these damn glasses. It's not so much of the little light prescription, because it says there's really nothing wrong with your eyes, but we see just a little bit. We're just gonna give you a light prescription. You know what I'm saying? I've never needed glasses before in my life, but I'm gonna start wearing sunglasses when I do my shows too, because it will help with the sensitivity. Here we go, y'all. Dr. Umar Johnson, he has a whole video. You can go to his channel. I think it's a 12 to 15 minute video. I just want to speak on this part right here. Who benefits from this? Here we go.
I understand you might be addicted to sports. I understand that you wanted to go to the NFL and you might not have made it. And now you want to live vicariously through your son.
Shout out to Simone for the $10 cash app. Say for the next 10 minutes. I appreciate that right there.
There's nothing more selfish than a black father to impose his athletic dreams on his son's ego.
He can have a point. He got a point right there. Go ahead.
If that boy don't want to be a football player, there's nothing wrong with that.
He's right about that.
If you don't want to be a basketball player, there's nothing wrong with that. Correct. You had your life. Let your son live his.
Correct. Go ahead.
Because after all, the only people benefiting from black men going to the NFL are poor white women.
That's incorrect. He said the only people who is benefiting from going to the NFL and I guess any sport league is poor white women. Wait, what? That don't make sense, pimp, but I'm gonna let you slide. Go ahead.
So politics is be no NFL or NBA. Because we're not benefiting from the NFL or NBA.
We're not benefiting from the NFL or the NBA. People who work for the NFL and the NBA is able to financially support their family, their immediate family, and a lot of their outside family. They help with businesses, other people's businesses. They're able to donate. They're able to feed people. They're able to do a lot of things. So people do actually benefit from sport entertainers. We do. Here we go.
Not only that, only 1% of all only 1% of all high school athletes will become professional.
I can agree with that. Go ahead.
Only 1%. Your son has a greater chance of being struck by lightning.
He might got a point. Go ahead.
Than becoming a millionaire through professional sports.
Okay.
I'm not saying kill his dream. Don't take his dream, but make sure he got a plan B, a plan A doesn't bother him. Okay. The problem with us
I agree.
is we let Raheem think he's absolutely going to make it no matter what.
Now that's a big problem because depending on height, weight, and all that, and your work ethic and all that, it's no.
Problem with us, we let no Mike think he's going to absolutely make it no matter what, and then the sports coaches and the principal and the dean of students and the classroom teacher, they all collaborate in Raheem's low expectations.
I'm in agreement because they still pass your failing son out here in these streets because he's athletic.
He don't have the grades to graduate, but we gonna keep him on the football field anyway. He ain't got the grades to graduate, but we gonna keep him on the basketball court anyway.
I agree. Go ahead.
And once we done sucking all his athletic talent, we send him right to the local jail. Black men,
come on.
There's no excuse to be dating outside your race.
Somebody shut the front door. Us. He say us. There's no excuse for us to date outside of our race. Who is making these rules? I don't understand. But go ahead.
None.
Dog you sister, I'm assuming. She's screaming none. There's no excuse for a black man to date outside of his race. Shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, you know like I know. Say, BP mess with vision. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. 5 minutes.
I ain't got nothing against Chinese women. I ain't got nothing against Jewish women. Okay. I ain't got nothing against Anglo-Saxons or East Indians or Latinos or none of that. But the black man's place is next to his woman.
Who is making these rules? So you and or some other people gonna dictate where a man put his meat. Go ahead, pimp.
Because she has always been next to us.
That's false. Say because she's all. You're gonna dictate where black men and future black men put their meat because he's saying that black women has always been next to us. We didn't go through slavery. I kind of know where you're going. We didn't go through slavery. We didn't go through Reconstruction. We didn't go through Jim Crow. We didn't go through none of that fly shit right there. And even if we did, a man should be able to do what a man want to do. I think that you're less than a man if you're going to let another man tell you the type of woman that you should and that you have to be with.
Slavery, she was next to us. Reconstruction, she was next to us. Civil rights, she was next to us. How do you disrespect?
So that's disrespect if you decide to be with somebody who is not of your race. Who making up these rules? Who really making up these rules though?
The womb of your own mother.
Oh, you disrespecting the womb of your own mother. So I'm supposed to date somebody because my mama is that. That sound real, what's the word called? Ancestral to me. Is it ancestral? Damn it, it's one of them words, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm supposed to date somebody like my mama, huh? It sounds a little fun. So I'm disrespecting my mama monkey because I'm not getting with my mama monkey or someone similar to my mama monkey. What? Who making this stuff up? Incestuous. Go ahead.
By choosing somebody else's daughter.
By choosing somebody else's daughter. Do you know whether they are the same hue or not? You still choosing somebody else's daughter. Shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. Say, don't he have 2 wives? Say, Umar on 1. Hey, I don't think that he ever got married to those women. I am not sure. Maybe he did. Shout out to I Dodge the Trap for the $5 super chat. Say, what's the obsession with wanting a man to want to hunch his mama's image? That's a problem to me. I got 2 minutes left. Here we go.
Hand in marriage, and then you got the audacity to lie in public and tell me it has nothing to do with your inferiority complex.
So now you have an inferiority complex because you find another hue of woman to be a bad bitch. I am so confused.
Black men date non-black women because you wish you were not black, you damn.
So now because I find another hue attractive, I hate myself. I don't like to be a black man because I find another hue of woman attractive. Who making these damn rules?
So, be honest with me.
Be honest with you. And when players tell you that it ain't got nothing to do with how I feel about me, I like who I like. What are we talking about? What, it's like we supposed to all drive like Hondas and shit, and if we like Toyotas, then we don't like ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like who coming up with this? Go ahead.
Be honest with me. I can't help who I fall in love with.
I can't help who I fall in love with is a line that typically came from females. But go ahead.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And Negro men.
And yes, you can help who you fall in love with. Go ahead.
Cannot help who you fall in love with. Why is it every rich white woman has made it her duty to never fall in love with a broke-ass black man?
That's a great point. Why? Why has it never been a rich black woman who never married a broke-ass black man? Why don't you say that? Listen, give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end. To the end of the Nightly News. 30 minutes is what I said. Say, shout out to Great Since Adolescent for the $1 cash out. He say he had a baby shower trying to get monkey. Say, slick rapping. Listen, hey, that's what's up. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Y'all, I got to go ahead on and get on up out of here. Whoa. Y'all, I got to go ahead on and get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Appreciate all the support that I did get. I done hit that damn button. Boy, y'all have a good night. I'm gone.